What's up? What's up? Okay. I haven't made a whole lot of these videos talking to the camera, so I never know quite. Am I supposed to look like at the lens so it looks like I'm looking at you? It always looks weird when I'm looking at myself on the screen and I'm not looking back at myself, right? It's like, hey, dude, pay attention. I'm like, okay, and then I look at the camera, but then I can't see myself and I can't tell if this guy on the screen is paying attention. What's up? Okay, enough of that. So, this is a guy I'm working on, along with a Triceratops down over there. You can see the progress and follow along on my Instagram page, 3Ball Members. That's the number three. I'll put it down below. Anyway, the purpose of this video is to reintroduce, there we go, my Steelchuks. These prototypes, right? And I called these Steelchuks, right? Because they're made of steel and it's like a nunchuck, right? So, real, lot of thought into that name. Okay, these are the prototypes, right? So these are 1.25 inch outer diameter, which means they fit the standard Pegboard hole, which is 1.25 inch, right? So they fit perfectly with my peg receivers, which have a stainless steel insert in there. This is a prototype. It doesn't have the bolt hole with the washer in there. You see that? We just use this as a screw-on version. So they go well with that. This is the prototype. We made some long ones. We made some single-hand ones, right? So what that means is you can do your pegboard, right? And do your pegs, go along, and then switch it. And now it's a nunchuck, and you can hook it to a carabiner or a hook or something like that and keep going. So that was the prototype. The difference, though, between my pegs, these pegs, and the original pegs, right? So this is steel, and we cut some notches in there so that we could fill the top up with polyurethane, right? And embed a nut in there, right? A steel nut, so that you have threads, right? So if you could look in there, if you had enough light, you can see the urethane is filled up to, about right there. And so you can take the eye bolt out completely and just have a peg. Or you can switch it and put a hook in, and now you've got hook grips, right? You can, whatever. So, but that was only on one end. So when we got them machined out of aluminum, why not put a 3/16 thread on both sides, right? So you can use them as pegs, obviously. Throw the eye bolt in there, the hook. You can put a eye bolt on one side, flip it over, and now it's a hook, right? So you can have either function just from one product. The other thing is you can put a fixie hanger or an eye bolt on each side, and now it's a trapeze, a monkey bar you can swing around and swing on it this way. So I still have a few of these. I'm gonna keep the 3Ball Fitness etched ones for myself. I only have maybe a pair or two of those left. I do have a few of the next batch that we did with Noah. They're a little bit cheaper to do without the text there. So these are a solid aluminum tapped on both ends. Personally, so your hands, I don't know if you can even see just from that little handling there. So steel, these were prototypes because not intended to be for sale to the general public, because when you sweat and you swing around on these, since it's just uncoated steel, they're gonna rust. And so then similarly with the straight aluminum, anybody that's been sport climbing, rock climbing, whatever, and you've got that rope feeding through your aluminum carabiners and your aluminum belay device and whatnot, you know how black your hands get. That's from the aluminum. So I prefer to tape them up. This is some book tape, but you can use whatever tape you like. And we've got our ball. I use this as a tripod for the phones, right? I've got one of those magnets on the back. So I just glued this to the Steelchuk. And I put my phone on it, and you can, that's what this is on right now. Whee! So that's on that guy. I'm gonna put the ball on, and then put the phone back on. So I use these for a bunch of different things. I like this because it keeps your hands clean. It feels a little better. So if anybody is interested, I do have some of these aluminum guys left. This cost me something like $15 each to get them made. I don't know, $15 to $20 each. So I'm gonna ask at least $25 each. Obviously, you can get them machined yourself. This isn't anything complicated. So you just need to go to your local machinist. I'm gonna end it there. See if I can cut up some of the ums out of there. So my contact info will be below. I don't have a lot of pair of these, for the record. I don't have many left. The website is www.3ball.ninja. In order to access the members section, you can send me $20 on Venmo for your lifetime membership, and I will send you the password. Or you can sign up on Patreon for $4 a month. I'm 3Ball Steve on Patreon. There you will get the password to the website and access to the 3Ball members Instagram page. All right. I think that's about it. Just let him know if you have any questions.